Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wildcats offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Badgers offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. You're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up in the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Badgers are on the move. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls it, fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying the left side. Got room to work. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll run it again. Running into the open space. It's a running room. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. He's looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Reeder. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stakes.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for the score. Touchdown Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. The Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna swing it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's gonna let one go back to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Defense looks like they're coming. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Northwestern. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to fire into the gun of the defense. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Unleashes one. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to him on the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. Running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, but I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pulls it in. It's Jones.
I want to get my running backs the the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Extending the play. He'll pull it. Turning on the Jets. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he's getting ahead. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All out of space. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Covey. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. coverage team able to make the tackle. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Gonna run it. It's Reeder. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. Inside the 25. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And he just got the on-Wisconsin call and went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do that year after year.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Badgers want to move quickly. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's loose. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either with this dude rushing.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The sure hands, it's Jones. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. And off to Jones. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Send the tight end in motion. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. And the sack. All the way back at the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making checks. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And off to Jones. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badgers! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out?
Wide open spaces. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Past the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. Slings it downfield. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 play.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged out of the air. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They're working that left side. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They'll move the wide receiver. Power football with the run. Turning it on.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Forced out of the pocket. It's complete to the left. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Covey. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Reeder. You've already set your punt around 4 times. least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Northwestern coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Covey there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get...
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hand off to Jones. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Quarterback may change this route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. The throw. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. It's a seam wide open. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Lost a throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Looking for an open area to his left. Gets rid of it. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. A little release to the back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Blasted as he lets it go. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Joyner. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Northwestern right back to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He breaks a tackle.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Quick completion on the out route. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. A handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Badgers have it with a first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the lone running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Setting up the screen. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.